I am using a black spray paint with a matte finish, which I got from Lowe's for $1. My best advice for spray painting a round object is to find a container that it can sit in. That's the best way to get the paint evenly distributed. Okay, so my very favorite place to find fonts is this awesome website called fontspace.com. You can create an account and then you can actually save your favorite fonts into different categories, and it is just awesome because you can always remember your favorites. And then you can also type a little preview to see what your words are going to look like in a bunch of different fonts. So that's what I did here. I want my ornament to say, "Let it snow." So I typed it in and I'm just looking around and I really loved this cursive. But I'm gonna want the "let it" to be together and then the snow. So I just put "let it," and then I'm gonna right click and save the image to my computer. I'm gonna save it as "let it" on my desktop where I can find it. Then I'm gonna go back and type "snow." And I'm going to right click, save image as snow, and save that on my desktop right where I can find it. Okay, now I think I want to add little snowflakes. So I could just find an image of a snowflake on the internet anywhere, but sometimes they have really cool fonts. And here's one. I love this. So all the different letters come up with different types of snowflakes. So I just experimented around, typed a bunch of letters, and I ended up loving this one that happened to be the capital S. So I went ahead and just saved that little snowflake as an image, and that's the one I'm going to use. So saved it to my desktop, and now I have everything I need to put this all into Cricut. So I'm going to open my Cricut Design Space app. Okay, so you're going to go ahead and click New Project, and this will open up a blank canvas for you. On the left-hand side, you're going to want to click the little cloud with the arrow that says Upload. And you're going to click Upload Image, Browse, and then wherever you saved your image is where you're going to go. I saved mine to the desktop, so I'm going to start with my Let It file. And the way this saves, it already has the background deleted. It's so awesome. So you just push Simple, you push Next, you save it as a cut image, and then you're going to go ahead and click Upload Image, Browse, and do your next image. And again, click Simple, Continue, select Save as a cut image, and save. Upload one more. Now we're going to upload that snowflake. And it also already saves with the background fully removed. So it's super easy to upload these images to Cricut, to the Design Space app. So then we just select all three and we say Insert Images. And here they are on your Cricut canvas. And now I just kind of play around with them. I don't size them perfectly to fit on my ornament yet. I just play around with the proportions and see how I like these three images to go together. And then I actually decided also that I wanted a second snowflake that was going to be smaller. So I kind of did that. And here I'm just still playing around. Now I'm going to resize it. I know that for my ornament, I don't want it any more than 3 inches. So I selected all of the images and I went up to Edit and I changed the width to 3. Now I'm going to select the whole thing. And over in the bottom right, I'm going to click Weld. And this will go ahead and tell the Cricut that we want that to cut out exactly as it is. We want them to be one cut, one project. So I'm going to click Make It and Continue. Make sure that I have vinyl selected as my material. And it will go ahead and prompt you to load a mat. So that is what I did next. I went ahead and placed my vinyl on my Cricut board. And push the blinking arrow and then push the blinking Cricut button. And it beautifully cut my vinyl. Now to weed the vinyl, which is just to remove the background, I actually use a push pin. And that helps me just get the edge up, and then you can just pull the outside all the way off. And then I, of course, have to go in and remove like the inside of the E and the inside of the O. But it's pretty easy to do, and there it is ready. Now I just need a piece of transfer tape, and I push down on top of it, on top of the vinyl. And to get my vinyl off, I flip it over and I kind of fold and roll the paper off so that the vinyl sticks to the transfer tape. All right, so next, because I'm putting this vinyl on a round object, I'm actually going to cut it apart. It's just easier. and you'll kind of just bend it and go slow. And then with the snow, I found it wanted to go straight across. So one little trick is to cut slits in your transfer tape, and that just makes it able to bend a little easier. And see, in the end, I cut that little snowflake a little more so that I could get it placed just right on my round object. When you're doing vinyl on a flat object, it's a lot easier. You just stick it all down. But on a rounded object, it can be a little bit trickier. And there you have it, my DIY ornament. Thank you guys so much for watching.